Good morning, Elgin. We just wrapped up our roundtable discussion. It was very nice to have the candidates out today. Got through a lot of good things. So let's begin. We started with foreign affairs. The Papa Party wants to expand and strengthen our military. Didn't exactly say how that's going to help us. The Juliet and the Foxtrot Party both touted isolation. We hit on that pretty hard last week. Next we moved on to Ebola, and the topic kind of got moved into healthcare. So Kate began with universal healthcare is going to help people who have emergent diseases and strong diseases get their healthcare and not be thousands of dollars in debt. But Yakub responds with forcing people to buy healthcare is a bad idea. The government should be responsible in teaching people to assess risk and not forcing people to do anything. Kate responds with, how are you going to help people who come back with and have these emergent diseases without health care? What if they don't go to the doctor and infect other people? Yakub says that was their choice. They should know what to do. He's going to give us a choice, but I don't know how well that's going to affect us, considering that's in the Constitution. It says the role of government is to protect the welfare of the people. Isn't health part of the welfare of the people? Also, the Foxtrot Party still doesn't seem to understand where money comes from. Free is never free. Next, we moved on to the economy. We started with Zach. He supports clean energy, reducing our dependence on foreign oil by supporting domestic ventures. Then we moved on to the national debt. We aimed that at the Foxtrot Party, and they said they're going to raise taxes. Apparently, the national debt doesn't really affect people, even though it reduces our credibility on the world stage because we no longer pay back countries we borrow from. Also, raising taxes doesn't help the people, and that's what the government should be, helping the people, supporting, serving, and protecting the people. I do support the Foxtrot Party's stance on transparency. It's a very good idea to help the government develop accountability to the people on how they're spending the money. Zach says it's not a good time to raise taxes. It never is. But I do get your point. So the Foxtrot Party wants to put a luxury tax. We hit this last week. But again, they're punishing hard work. Not a good idea. Next, we moved on to education. Rising tuition rates, especially for you students of Elgin High School looking for higher education. Yakub wants to reduce federal help so that tuition rates go down. I don't know how well that's going to work, because especially if you do it gradually, people will have to find a way, because getting a secondary education is so vital to this country now. Also, what is the proper speed at which you cut down federal help? I don't know how you're going to determine that. That wraps up basically what the candidates were saying today. It was very nice to have them out. Great time. I found it very interesting. I hope you guys are more informed and better voters because of it. Have a great day.